Hi, I'm Mark, and welcome back to TLC, where the universe has a habit of nudging us, usually when we're pretending not to notice. In our last video, we explored how to unlock gentle strength to soften life's hard edges. Today, I've been prodded to look at something equally simple and yet strangely powerful, something I've learned from spiritual teacher Daryl Anka. What happens when we follow the little sparks of excitement that pop up in everyday life? You know the ones, the small nudges, the quiet, "Ooh, that looks interesting." And yet, sadly, most of the time we dismiss them before the sentence even finishes forming. So, I want to talk about why those moments matter and how a very simple five-step formula can turn them into something genuinely life-changing. Most of us have been trained to override excitement. We have responsibilities, calendars, and that inner skeptic who sounds like a cross between a head teacher and an overworked accountant. Anything that looks even slightly fun gets labeled frivolous or impractical, or maybe one day when I've sorted my entire life out, which, of course, never seems to arrive. But excitement is information, and the formula begins with the simplest step of all. Act on your excitement. When something genuinely lights you up, follow it, not recklessly, not by abandoning your mortgage payments, but with a small, honest action. If you see a workshop that intrigues you, click on it. If you suddenly want to write to an old friend, then write. If you feel oddly drawn to learn about ancient pottery or astrophysics, or how to grow basil without accidentally killing it, then follow those threads. It sounds almost insultingly simple, yet most of us are experts at talking ourselves out of the things that energize us. Step 2. Act to the best of your ability. Once you've said yes to the spark, give it a bit of proper attention. You don't need to become a prodigy or invest your life savings. Just bring what you can. If gardening excites you, then get your hands in the soil, even if it's only a windowsill box and a packet of cress seeds. The lesson here is that life responds to participation, not to perfection. Then, do it with zero expectation. This is the one that tests us, because acting without attaching ourselves to the outcome goes against all our conditioning. You're not gardening to get on television. You're not writing to become J.K. Rowling. And you're not painting to sell on Etsy by Tuesday. You're doing it because the doing feels right, because something in you wants to move in that direction. And that is enough. Then, stay in a positive state of mind regardless of the outcome. This is not toxic or hopeless positivity, but it is curiosity. Your first attempt might be terrible. Your garden might be eaten by slugs. Your masterpiece might look like something drawn by a mildly enthusiastic toddler. But every outcome carries information. Sometimes the so-called failure opens a door you would never have considered if everything had gone perfectly. Then, finally, investigate and clear limiting beliefs. This is where the work deepens. The moment fear or doubt arrives, instead of pulling back, we can ask, what belief just got activated? Is it, I'm not creative, people will judge me, I don't have time for hobbies? And whose voice is that rarely? Is it true? And, most importantly, does it serve you? Many of our limits were inherited, not chosen, and I have found that questioning them is an important act of sovereignty. So, here is your gentle homework for the week. It's very simple. Notice one spark of excitement, just one, and follow it with a tiny action. Sign up, read the first page, buy the seeds, send the message, walk a different route. Not because it is grand or life-changing, but because something in you felt alive for a moment, and you listened. I have found that life opens up in surprising ways when we pay attention to what lights us up. TLC itself began as one of those tiny sparks for me, something that nudged me forward before I fully understood where it was leading. And here we are. So maybe the question for today is this: what small thing excites you that you have not acted on yet? And what might happen if you gently follow its lead? Today's video is supported by Time to Let Go, who offer a heartfelt space for anyone grieving the loss of an animal companion. They are not just pets, they are part of our soul's journey. Time to Let Go offer memorials that honor the love you shared, a reminder that love never ends, it simply changes form. You'll find the link to their beautiful offerings below. Remember, everything we share at TLC aims to be helpful, hopeful, or healing, and it is my heartfelt desire that it meets you exactly where you are on your journey. Keep your candle burning bright, and let's light the way together, one spark of excitement at a time with TLC.